guys, welcome to our video. So let me introduce first myself. My name is Izzah Binti saharnaka and my matching number is 277564. Actually, in this video, I'm doing with my partner, which is Izzah Nadhirah Binti Ibrahim, and her metric number is 275573. So here, let me straight to the point. In this video, my partner and I want to share some things with you, the topic that we will choosing and discuss together for this video. And the best part is, especially for those who is watching this video, you having mom, right? Because everything in your life is depends on your mom, because your mom is a superwoman that could help you as soon as possible. I know. Hold on. I know you guys might get something. What is actually the content that I want to share with you? It's okay, no problem. I have guaranteed that this video that you watching is really interesting topic that I want to share with you, because the topic is that you have seen on this slide is how feeling to be a good mom. Okay, when you heard this topic is more focused in the life-changing event of category the topic, because this topic is really change your life, especially for mom that I choosing the topic. And the content that I want to share with you is really help for those who is become moms, and we call as a newbie mom. So stay tuned. I want to share more about this topic and the content with you for the next slides video. So actually, the slide that you have preferred, this content that I want to share with you is more related with for a newbie mom, because when you have to be a mom, you don't know how to be good care your child as well. So this example and the point that I want to share you is really helpful for a newbie mom. So first of all, the content that I want to share with you and explain about what the preparation and what experience of being a mother when giving a birth for her first time. And the second one is the role of being a mom, and what is the most changes of her lifestyle when you have been a mom after giving your birth. So the third point is the tips of management time when you have being a mom, especially for take good care of your child. I know most of these points is really difficult to control by a successful working moms. So I think this content is really helpful for those moms who having busy times and could not spend more with their child. And the second last point is the way or tips to being a great mom and teaching your child wisely. And the last point is how effect and qualities when being a great mom for her kids in the future life. Next, let's move to the next slide, which is the first content that I want to share with you. What is the preparation and what is actually the experience for being a mom after giving birth for her first times? So the first preparation that the mom can do is pack all the things of babies and mom's thing to use in the labor room, because this is very important to give responsible for her husband to manage the items and her babies as well when her mom's having giving birth in the labor rooms, because when moms after moms giving birth her child, she is very weak and could not do anything after done birth their child. So I think this point, the preparations for doing some. Besides that, not forget to share the second content, which is the role of being a great mom for her child. So this will happen on mom's life and make a big changes of mom lifestyle, because she has to spend with her child and prepare some something for her child and make sure that the lifestyle of her child is always in the good. So for example, the role of being a great mom when you have a child is, the first one is you must understand your child's problems. Okay, it means that when you are being a mom one day, you must understand what her child wants and needs first, and you have to be close with them and ask them what is their problem they're facing right now, and being a good friend with them and share some idea to solve the problem as soon as possible. This effect to be child on your child will gain a full heart and love from her moms. So this role is really important to give and make sure your child is getting a full love from her mom. And the second point is the role of being a great mom for her child. You must teach your child in honesty. It's because your child can gain the knowledge directly from her mom since her childhood. So your child could be a good person and know how to respect the people in wisely, because when you having a great teaching on your child will be a great person and being a successful person in her future life. So at the same times, your family's names can be protected because your child is taking good care the family's names and to be a successful person in her future lives as well. So the last point for being a great mom for your child is maybe moms can be a professional chef to their kids, because it is more referred to ensure your child always in a bon appetit and happy with her life, because her mom can do anything, can cook everything that he wants in a lifestyle. And the effect is when your child will feel happy and like your dishes that you cook, they will appreciate you and could love everything the dishes that you made it. So I think this role is really help for a newbie mom to be practiced as well for your child. Moreover, the content that I want to share you and more explained with you is the tips of management time by moms. This slide is more referred and is important for moms to be alert, especially for mom who is busiest and the most successful in working, because these examples of time management for her kids will gain a full heart and love from her moms. So the first key point that you have to refer on this slide, when you are being a mom, the first thing first, you must assess your times wisely on your child, because this more refer that's mom's time management. First thing first, when the mom wants to start her daily routine life, she must be constant with her kids, that the time management with their kids is really important. Maybe sometimes she always busy with her working and they could not spend more days with her child as well. So when you have access your times wisely for your child, you will give a full attention for them. For example, you have to set your bed. For example, you have to set your date, which is I think the weekend days, like a Sunday is your family time. So the Sunday is your day with your child, and the other day your working days. So on your Sunday, you will spend your time with your child. You can bring your child to some place and make them happy. So the effect when you have access your time wisely with your child will not upset with you and happy, because the mom can spend time with them as well. So the second point is moms can organize the schedule time for her child properly. This means that when you have organized the schedule time for your child wisely and properly, it will be safe for you, and make sure your child is always in good and can be take a good care from her mom. For example, you can make a copy of everything, scheduling times for your child in one folder. This is because the moms who is very successful in working, they could not have spent times and could not be alert as soon as possible. So when you have set the scheduling of your child in one folder, it can ensure your child's in a school activities, medical checkup, or and so on activities that are related with the child's activities. You have to be known, because when you have copy and organize in properly, you can be alert. For example, nowadays we are living in a advanced technology. You can set your alarm in your calendars or notepad that the scheduling of your kids' times. So your kids will be feel a good care from her mom, and as well you will give a full attention for them, even though you is a busiest woman and the most successful in working. So I think these tips for management time by mom is really helpful for you, especially for a newbie mom who is get a successful person and could not give more time with a child. So I think that's all from me to share with you some content of how feeling to be a great mom. So I will pass the next presented for the next contents, how feeling to be a great mom for your child. And I hope you will understand what actually that I want to share with you. And thank you so much for lending your ear to hear some explanation from me.
There are several tips to be a good mom for loving her kids and teaching her kids wisely. One of the tips is develop loving, caring interaction with your children. When children are treated with care and respect, they learn to care about others. Our children develop attached to us when they feel loved. They are more sensitive to our ideas and teaching because of this bond. So how to treat them with care and respect? Taking care of our children's physical and emotional needs, providing a stable and secure family environment, showing affection, respecting their individual personalities, talking about important issues, and many more. You can try this. Take turns asking each other questions about your thoughts, feelings, and experience. Whenever you have free time with your children, one of the questions you can ask, can you tell me about something you did today that made you happy? Another tip is set high ethical standards and make caring for others a priority. It is critical for children to learn from their parents and caregivers that caring for others is a top priority, just as vital as their own happiness. Even though most parents and caregivers think that teaching their children to be loving is a top priority, many children are not getting the message. Holding children to high ethical standards such as honoring their commitments, doing the right thing even when it is difficult, standing up for important principles of fairness and justice, and insisting on respect even if it makes them unhappy, and even if their peers of others are not behaving that way, is an important part of prioritizing caring. You can try this before allowing your child to leave a sport team, band, or friendship. Ask them to think about their responsibilities to the organization or friends and encourage them to sort out any issues. Almost every child empathies with and cares about a limited group of friends and family members. Our goal is to teach children empathy and concern for those who are not in their immediate circle, such as a new student in class, someone who does not speak their language, or others. What are the attributes or effects of being a good mother in the future for her children? One of them is increasing your child's self-confidence. When children experience themselves via their parents' eyes, they begin to establish a sense of self. Your children pick up on your tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. More than anything else, your words and action as a parent have an impact on their developing self-esteem. Praise and accomplishment, no matter how minor, and let children to do things on their own will make them feel powerful and strong. Moreover, recognize good behavior in the children. Have you ever considered how many times you react badly to your children in a single day? It is possible that you will find yourself criticizing significantly more than complimenting. How would you react if your supervisor gave you so much negative advice? Even if it were well-intentioned, catching youngsters doing something well is a more successful strategy. It's fantastic that you made your bed without being asked or was watching you play with your sister, and I noticed how patient you were. Over time, this word will do more to encourage good behavior than repeat scolding. Every day, make it a point to find something to be grateful for. Be generous with your incentive. Your love, hugs, and congratulations may go a long way and are frequently sufficient compensation. You will soon see that you're developing more of the behavior you want to see. For children out there, this is my advice for you to appreciate your mom and loving them wisely. Look how your mom considers about you. She is loving you so much. So spend more time with your mom. Please, nothing beats spending quality time with others to demonstrate how much you care about them. On a Saturday, you can go a hike or have a picnic. Thank you.